Hi everyone. So I am now 20 weeks pregnant, and I have not made videos a couple of weeks now for a little bit, like just a week or two. Anyway, so I'm gonna stick the clips of the stuff we've been doing in the room. I'm gonna stick them at the end this time, and we have finished painting. We are like priming and painting. I don't have clips, but the window sills and that has come in. I'm going to put that in the next video. There are still a few things that still need to be done. And since the door frame is now wider, we have to get a door frame that actually fits into it properly, which they said was going to take like 2 to 3 weeks, I think. And then that needs to be put in, and then all the trimmings need to come in. Like we have some of it we already have, like the bottom, the pieces. Some of them we have, but since we're unsure of how everything exactly is going to go everywhere, we didn't finish it all the way because we didn't want to have to redo stuff later. And we did put a couch and our TV back in there because I do not like to have like a screen in the kids' room. It's just so much harder to get the kids to go to sleep at night because they see the TV and then they're like, oh, what did I watch, or what would I like to watch, that kind of thing. And then they talk a lot easier, and it's just harder to get the kids to sleep. So, yeah, we haven't set up a lot yet. I still haven't put in curtains. Haven't gotten around to sew them. I've had more energy here and there lately, and actually felt better to do things. But I've also been busier with other stuff, babysitting, and just things like that, and trying to homeschool, keeping up with all of that, and yeah, so busy life. And you might notice my face has gotten a bit chunkier. I've finally gained weight, some of it. Now my total weight gain during this pregnancy is now like 7.5 kilos, and at 20 weeks pregnant. So yeah, and so we put a rug in there now, but for now, and yeah, we're hoping to. We had our toy storage. I think you saw it in the first video. I did put it in, like how mm, it looked. Like that's the face to make. I mean, there's no other way to describe it unless you want to use words that I don't let my kids use. So, and if I don't let my kids use, then I just prefer not to use them myself either. So, um, not that they're necessarily bad words, but I don't like them using mean words to describe stuff. So, yeah. And so I don't want that cabinet back in there. I don't want that toy. I want a better toy storage area. We've needed better storage situation for a long, long, long time, for years now. We've never had a good toy situation, and Rachel's about to turn 8 in September, so I think it's about time we have one. And also, I want to have a nice bookshelf for books. I have some older books that I have, and I want to buy myself more, like new ones, because I do enjoy reading, or like I used to enjoy reading a lot. It's not something I have been able to do as much, in the last couple of years. It doesn't happen. Um, when like me as a mom, I can't speak for others, but me as a mom, I have a hard time sitting down, opening a book, reading something, kids interrupting me. I have to close it, put it away, go tend to them, come back, and it's just, I'm not going to come back to it. And um, so yeah, here and there I will read a book online, just buy one and read it in the phone. It's a lot easier. But I'll just, a lot easier, I'll play a solitaire game in my phone or something, cards. Something that it's not like um, time limited. Something that where if I click, for example, on one card, put the Q under the K and that kind of stuff, if I can wait just put my phone down immediately and go and see whatever the kids need without feeling any frustration, because for some people, like, you have to put down your phone and tend to the kids, and you're like, I was so close to beating a record, I was so close to beating that level, I was so close to making that level, and it's just, I don't like that. So I just don't download those kind of games. I just prefer not even to mess with it. Don't put yourself in a situation of temptation or something. So yeah. And yeah, for pregnancy, this is how the bump looks at 20 weeks. And the bump hasn't grown much, like that much from like a while back, but I finally gained weight, and I have stopped wearing my ring now, because it was even now during the day. For a while there, I could wear it during the day. I would just take it off for the night. Sometimes I would forget to put it on in the morning, but I would still get to wear my ring during the day. And now it's easier not to wear it during the day, because if I go out to church, I like to put it on for going to church or for going out shopping or stuff, like if it's going to be like for an hour or two. But if it's like for all day, I do notice that my fingers swell a little bit. I don't know if anybody else during pregnancy gets a little poofy by the end of the day. When you get tired, you just and not that it's unhealthy or something, but for me it just happens, and I think it's normal, because it's not to any concerning level. It's just the ring. I noticed that the ring is getting a bit tighter, so I prefer to just not wear it in the first place then. So at this point, at this stage in pregnancy, so yeah. Also, I was saying I was busy before. My brain spaced out for a bit as well. We also had puppies. I didn't expect them until like this coming week. But apparently Sophie had other ideas. She, according to what I had calculated, her due date was approximately, was gonna be like, but she had them like a week and a half to 2 weeks earlier, and they're all fine. She had another 9 of them, and I'll insert a picture somewhere, and probably before I start the construction video clips, the whole interior thing. And yeah, so she had another 9. She had 3 basically white ones, 3 black ones, and 3 brown. One quite dark brown and the other one's a bit lighter brown, but anyway, so we're thinking like probably 2 to 3 different daddies. So naughty girl there. And we were super surprised, and she was like, all of a sudden we noticed like, oh my goodness, that male dogs have been coming around. And we had thought that since Sophie had puppies in January, we weren't sure if we wanted to have another batch of puppies, or if we were gonna have her, neutered. I think the word is for females as well. No, Owen. You either go watch your PJ Masks, or you stay here with mommy on mommy's lap a little bit. And if you bump into the table, then the video goes away like that. You got a cookie?
No.
Don't? Okay. You want to go down? No. Anyway, getting interrupted, that's mom life for you. And sorry, where was I? Oh, so we weren't sure if we were gonna get her neutered, like made anyway, that she couldn't have more puppies. We were really seriously thinking about it, but we figured she just had puppies. We have another, like, we should at least have 6 to 8 months to decide, 6, like, being reasonable. It's 6 months later, and she has had already another batch of puppies. She was like, she went into heat, like, which is like the ovulation thing and all that. She went into that at like 4 months postpartum. And it was like, my goodness, girl, you took that decision out of her hands completely. And so yeah, she's had puppies again. Last time she had 7 males, 2 females. This time she had 7 males, 2 females. So yeah. and she decided to have them under the office and all that. It's just, but thankfully it's a lot less work this time actually than in winter, because I don't have to watch over them as much. We can have them in the garage, and they're not. I don't have to worry about them freezing or something, and that is something I really appreciate. So, yeah. And let's see. I don't remember anything else going on around this time that as much, so I will update you in a future video. Hopefully I will make it by next week. But at this point, it's just like when life gets crazy and you get caught up, it's just like, let's do the things I have to do and not do the things I don't have to do. And yeah, I enjoy making videos, but they're not like, they've become basically my hobby. Like, they're what I do to basically unwind to, But I used to love playing cards. I used to love reading books. I used to love, let's see what else. Oh, I used to love playing volleyball. And that is something like our church is going to have a volleyball thing where everybody can apply to play volleyball. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to, like, maybe, probably, there's a good chance it would be safe to do so, but, what if I fall? What if I get hit by a ball and stuff like that? All the risks of placental abruption and all that. So, yeah, we're not going to play volleyball, even though I used to love it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will insert the picture of the Sophie with her puppies, and yeah, keep you updated, maybe share a video or two. Just comment if you want to see videos of the puppies again. I shared multiple videos of puppies last time, so I don't know. Anybody want to see short little videos of puppies? Just put it in the comment section if you're curious. And enjoy the video further. I hope you like and subscribe, and stick around. Lisa got the walls primed with 2 layers of primer, and we got some abstract taped in. Well, mostly Lisa, I helped her a little. But that's going to be a darker gray. We originally wanted it blue and gray, but last minute we changed our minds, so that's going to be a darker gray, and the rest of the room will be a lighter gray. So, yeah. That later when the couches come over here, that it's going to be focused into that darker corner with a screen in that area, so we can every once in a while sit down, watch a movie, enjoy watching a movie in that corner, which we think will be awesome. So the rest is going to now be painted light gray, but this is going to be more like the living area, and over there more the toy area. But anyway, super excited. I want to take the plastic out and kind of clean the floors so it's good. Eso. It's looking great already. The second layer is just going to seal that good looks in. Now there are a few spots where I saw the white wall. Eso. Oh, by the way, you want to look nicely at the video, at the camera. If they haven't seen your haircut before. Oh. Yeah. She got a haircut. And you know what? You did not put on a video. Huh? Me walking on crutches the other week. Oh yeah. But I told everybody in the video. I told everybody in the video. I don't know if I told them though that I laughed at you. Yeah. Because it was funny. You were so mean. It was funny. I think what was so funny for you is that I was so like, no, it's not nothing. I'm just
You didn't want.
Right in here to get my kids.
You didn't even want want to go to a chiropractor or anything, didn't want to get checked. And then it was just like, it was so hilarious.
And John also laughed at me because I was going in behind his back and then I couldn't
Didn't want to. So. Oh, well, anyway, so Lisa's doing the corners now, and then we're gonna put the second layer on this wall. It almost looks white, but it's not white. It's it's a very light gray, and then that is a darker gray. And so loving the colors. Now we are finished with painting, and we got all of this done. Sorry for getting out of focus there. The floor is mostly clean. There's a few spots that we're gonna have to get the paint off that it still came onto the floor. And my husband installed the ceiling fan today. And yeah, now we'll move in some couches and rugs and stuff. And I'll get sewing on the curtains.